Good morning, student. I am your Stephen sir from ICRA English Medium. Today I am going to teach you subject English, standard 10th, and the book which I am going to use is a first flight textbook. Chapter number 7, The Glimpses of India. So, in this article, you will be reading Glimpses of India summary. The chapter includes three short stories. First one is the Baker from Goa by Lucas Rodriguez, Lucio Rodriguez. This is a story about a baker and relates to the old Portuguese days. The second one is Krug by Lokesh Abrol. It is a story about a Krug, a place in Karnataka. The author describes the weather, environment, people, wildlife, and landscape of Krug is the story. The last one is a tea from the Assam by Arup Kumar Datta. This story is about the two friends exploring the tea garden of Assam and learn the legends behind it. Okay, now I'll tell you this chapter in detail, so please pay attention. A Baker from Goa is a story that relates to the time when there was Portuguese rule in Goa. So first, when Goa was found, that time who was ruling at Goa? Portuguese. The story is of a baker living in a Goan village. During those time, people ate loaves of bread. ब्रेड के टुकड़े उसको loaves of bread बोलते हैं. There were made in the big furnace. Furnace यानी कि एक खांचा जिसमें ब्रेड बनाते हैं. The bakers known as peddlers would come to sell their bread in the street and would make a jingle sound with the bamboo. So जो ब्रेड्स बनाते थे उनको बोलते थे पेडर्स के नाम से उनको जाना जाता था. तो वो एक लारी लेके आते थे और उनका एक जिंगल होता था. जिंगल मतलब सबका बोलने का स्टाइल, जैसे सब्जी वाला का अपना स्टाइल है, फल बेचने वाले का अपना स्टाइल है, वैसा. तो वो अपनी लारी में आता था और उसके हाथ में एक बैम्बू होता था, तो बैम्बू से वो लारी को पीटता था. Although nowadays we may not see these loaves, but may sometimes see the furnace, and some bakers carry on the traditional business of their forefathers. The author remembers the coming of the baker twice a day during his childhood days. He was the author's friend and guide. The maidservants in the author's house would buy loaves of bread which they ate with tea. During those days, bread was an important part of any occasion, especially the sweet bread ball. Also, the baker had a peculiar dress, kabi. It was a single piece frock that would reach up to knees. Baking was a profitable business at that time. Now, moving on to the second story. Krug. Krug is a story describing a Krug or Kodagu, the smallest district of Karnataka. The author described Krug as a heavenly place that lies between the Mangalore and Mysore. It is certainly God's abode as it has evergreen forest, species spices and coffee plantation. From September to March, the weather is good here, and thus many tourists come to visit the place. The air here has the coffee aroma in it. There is a famous story about the Greek or Arabic descent of the Krug people that a part of the Alexandra army had to settle here as it was not possible for them to return. They thus settled here and married with the locals. We may find people of Krug wear kupia, a long black coat similar to the kufi that Arabs wear. People of Krugs are also very brave. The Krug regiment of the Indian Army is one of the most significant regiment. Also, our first army chief, General Karyappa, hails from Krug. The forest and hills of Krug provide a major source of water to the river Kurvari. Also, Mahashri Mahashir, the largest freshwater fish, is found in this water. From the top of the Brahmagiri hills, we can see the complete view of Krug. Also, the Buddhist monk live in Bailakuppe in the island of Nisraghadama near Krug. The last story Tea from Assam, starts with two friends, Rajveer and Pranjal, traveling to Assam. On their way, they buy the tea from a roadside vendor. While shipping the tea, Rajveer tells Pranjal that people drank over 8 crores cups of tea throughout the world in a day. While Rajveer is looking at the beautiful and serene scenery, Pranjal is busy reading the detective book. There were tea bushes all over as far as one could see. They also saw a building which was a tea garden. Assam has the largest tea plantation, and no one knows which who discovered the tea for the first time, but there are many legends associated with it. According to the Chinese legend, a few branches of tree fell accidentally in the boil of hot water. The Europe liked the delicious flavor. This is how it came into being. As per as Indian legends, Buddhist monk Buddha Dharma cut off his eyelids to avoid the sleep during the meditation. About 10 tea plants grew out of this, and thus they banish sleep when put in hot water and drunk. Both of them got down at Marinari Junction and went to Dekhi tea estate. There they saw women plucking tea leaves. Pranjal further had come to receive them there and said that he knew a lot about tea plantation. Rajveer says that he is a need to learn from him. So this was the explanation of this chapter. Thank you so much.